Hello everyone, my name is Yellow and welcome back to episode 3 of General Manager Mode here on WWE 2K15. So again, episode 2 did great, a lot of likes, a lot of comments, a lot of views. This series is doing amazing and I hope it keeps it going that way for however long this lasts. Hopefully it can last until 2K16, but who knows. So yeah, we are here at episode 3, we are in the General Manager's office and there is no new news or anything like that, so I guess we can get straight into the week and begin making our match card. So here we are at the match card and right now it is blank, of course, because I have yet to make it, but we have to start off with match 1 and after last week Rusev kind of destroyed R-Truth and put him on the bench for the next month, so I'm already a wrestler down, so I am going to put Rusev in another match this week, and this time it's going to be a singles match against Sami Zayn. So, after Rusev has defeated R-Truth, can he do the same to Sami Zayn? We shall see. But anyway, that is going to be match 1. For match 2, I'm thinking we will have a rematch from the first week. Kevin Owens and Cesaro, that is going to be the match, but this time it is going to be a no disqualification match. Last week, Kevin Owens got himself disqualified in his match against Cesaro, giving Cesaro the win. So this week, I'm going to make it no disqualifications and no excuses. So this time, someone will win the match legit. All weapons are legal. So that is going to be match 2. On to match 3 now, and we're going to continue the familiar theme of trying to build up rivalry straight from the get-go. So this week we are going to have Luke Harper versus Mark Henry with Bray Wyatt in Luke Harper's corner. Last week, of course, Bray Wyatt took on Mark Henry in a singles no disqualification match, which Bray Wyatt won. So this week I'm going to have Luke Harper take on Mark Henry with Bray Wyatt in his corner. Maybe build up some sort of rivalry between the Wyatt family and Mark Henry. Oh, that's what I'm going for anyway. I'm trying to build up rivalries between everyone to get off on a good start. So hopefully this can pull in some good ratings. But anyway, that's going to be match 3. Moving on to match 4 now. We are going to have a singles match between Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. Both men missed out last week on a chance to take on CM Punk at the first pay-per-view for the World Heavyweight Championship, as Dolph Ziggler picked up the win in a triple threat match. So these two are going to be battling out as kind of a grudge match to see who can get the better of these two men. So that is going to be match 4. And finally, match 5, the main event. We're going to have a singles match between King Barrett and CM Punk, the Intercontinental Champion, taking on the World Heavyweight Champion. And that is the match I'm going to be playing this episode. I'm thinking that two champions in a match together, taking on each other, it's got to pull in the big ratings, right? It's a crowd pleaser. You know, two champions collide. It's got ratings written all over it. So that is the match I'm going to be playing. And hopefully it does well. But anyway, that is going to be match 5. So before we get into that match, we need to go back to match 1 and simulate it. So match 1 is the singles match between Rusev and Sami Zayn. So if we simulate this, you will see that it gets 2 stars again. That's not good. Rusev wins by way of submission again. So something isn't working out too well in this feud. Well, not in a feud, just in general with these matches. Rusev got a 2-star match against R-Truth by way of submission. Same thing happens this time, but this time with Sami Zayn. Something's not working, so I'm going to have to switch that for next week. So I'll take that into consideration. On to match 2 now, the singles match between Kevin Owens, well, not a singles match, a no disqualification match between Kevin Owens and Cesaro. So we will simulate this. And okay, we get a 3-star rating. Kevin Owens wins via pinfall. So something is working with this feud. So Kevin Owens last week lost via disqualification, meaning he probably did get the upper hand thanks to some sort of weapony play. And this week he beat Cesaro clean. Pinfall. Maybe not so clean, who knows. But he wins the match either way by way of pinfall. So Cesaro wins and the fans like that. 3-star rating. So we are doing something right finally. So that's good. I'm happy with that. So now we'll move on to match 3. And match 3 is of course the singles match between Luke Harper and Mark Henry, with Bray Wyatt in Luke Harper's corner. So we will simulate this, and we get another 3-star rating. Luke Harper wins via pinfall, so something is going right with this feud. People are enjoying it. Last week it got a 3-star rating, this week it got a 3-star rating. So people are enjoying the Wyatt family and Mark Henry. That's a good thing. I'm gonna have to continue this storyline as it goes and hopefully make it even better, 4 or 5-star ratings, who knows. But this story is doing good, so we'll move on to match 4. And match 4 is the singles match between Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. So if we simulate this, we get another 3-star rating. Dean Ambrose wins via countout. Okay, well, that's something different. By countout. That's not the type of way you expect a match to end, especially to get a 3-star rating, but that's fine. Something must be going down between those two. I might need to carry on something between those two, but Dean Ambrose wins. And yeah, it's looking good. So now on to match 5, which is CM Punk versus King Barrett. That is the match I'm going to be playing, so let's get straight into it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Preston, England, weighing 246 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Wayne Barrett.
King, have you ever seen anybody more happy to deliver bad news than Bad News Barrett?
Let's see, aside from when Mr. McMahon fired Stone Cold Steve Austin, no, I haven't.
And approaching the ring, from Chicago, Illinois, weight 218 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
King, you have to respect CM Punk's straight-edge lifestyle. Here's a man who chooses to live his life free of drugs, alcohol, and any other dependencies.
In that regard, CM Punk certainly has a commendable outlook on life.
Okay, so here we are in the match now. King Barrett taking on the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk. Barrett is of course the Intercontinental Champion. Champion versus champion match. This has to pull in the ratings. Has to. That's why I've done it. Both men haven't featured at all in this series so far. This is week 2 now, of course, and this is both men's first match for SmackDown. So they're going to want to put on a good show, obviously. And right now Barrett getting the upper hand, working on the arm of Punk, and he turns him back around, and this time Punk with the headlock on Barrett, an elbow to the back of the head, that is going to hurt, and Punk now throwing Barrett off the ropes, and Barrett with the reversal, belly to belly suplex, taking Punk down, and this could be a close one. Champion versus champion, of course, both champions are going to want to prove that they are the better champion, as Barrett picks Punk up for a giant suplex, taking him down. What strength shown by Barrett. He held it out, that suplex there for a long time, and he got him with it. Perfectly executed. And now Barrett throwing Punk in the corner. He gets back, and the reversal DDT by Punk, taking Barrett down, and CM Punk going for the pin, and we get a rope break there. Punk breaks the hold. Punk getting spine busted though as he bounces off the ropes, trying to do something special there to Barrett. And Barrett going to take advantage, just working the leg of Punk now. Barrett so far in this one has had the upper hand. Who would have guessed? The Intercontinental Champion taking the upper hand. But Punk now taking Barrett down. And he's going into a submission. Those legs are locked around the neck of Barrett. That is going to hurt. But Barrett fights out of it, and an elbow to the side of the head of Punk makes him release the hold. Barrett again still in control. And another giant spine buster going into the pin now. And he doesn't even get a 1 count there. Punk kicking out before the count of 1. Barrett could be in trouble here. Punk with a reverse elbow grabbing Barrett. And he's going to take him down. And he's kicking him right in the back. That is going to hurt. That is going to do some damage. And again, a second kick to the lower back of Barrett now. And then following up with some kicks to the head. Punk with all the kicks in this match. Now Punk trying to climb to the top rope. Barrett is back to his feet though. And Punk falls down to the mat hard. Because Barrett breaks it up. He doesn't want Punk climbing to the top rope. Why would he want Punk climbing to the top rope? That is not where Barrett wants him. He could hit that Macho Man elbow drop from the top. So Barrett of course taking him down. And Barrett now throwing Punk into the corner. Very strong Irish whip. Taking Punk down. And now a giant knee to the head of Punk. That could knock him dizzy. And Punk is trying to get back to his feet. Trying to do some damage. But Barrett again taking him down. Throwing him down onto the mat. Barrett is in complete control in this match. But that could have turned it around. And Punk now with the bridge going into the pin. But again, another rope break. Punk is getting a bit unlucky with these rope breaks. But he does have the advantage now. He's got control of this match, which is exactly what he wants. He slams Barrett back down onto the mat, and he's jumping from the apron, and it looks like he just connected with that elbow drop there, maybe to the back of the knee. That is a joint that shouldn't be elbow dropped, and he just elbow dropped it, and he's continuing the pain to that knee. So Punk knows what he's doing. He's picking his spots. And he's wearing Barrett down again, going after that leg. Oh, straight onto the knee again. Punk definitely working on the leg. And that strategy could work out for him well. Punk on the apron now, waiting for Barrett to get back to his feet. And Barrett with the reversal, sending Punk flying down onto the mats below on the outside of the ring. Barrett again regaining control. The pitch of this match switched just like that. And Barrett sliding back into the ring after Punk. But Punk with the reversal elbow. Kick to the midsection. Gets reversed. And Barrett again running neck breaker. Taking Punk down. Both men back and forth moves. And now Barrett getting a submission in. Just pulling those arms back. He could dislocate a shoulder. Anything could happen in this. This is going to be great strain on Punk's back and arms. But Barrett lets go. And he's messing around with the announce table now. What's he doing? Punk bounced off the ropes. What's he going to do here? He's going to jump and miss. Punk now tries again a second time. And this time he connects. But I think he landed knee first onto that second monitor that's down on the floor there. He could have hurt his leg there. But Barrett is also down after just colliding with that cross body from inside the ring there, I guess you could call it. But Punk now slamming Barrett head first in that announce table. That's going to hurt. Going to make him get a bit groggy probably. And an elbow to the top of the head. Constant assault under the head here. And Punk trying to climb to the top rope yet again. Barrett slowly but surely getting back to his feet now. Punk is going to fly. And Barrett with the takedown. He caught Punk in midair, slamming him straight into the mat. And Barrett now with that sidewalk slam. Taking Punk down. That could be the end of the match. 1. And it's just a 1 count. Punk kicks out at 1. That could have been the end of the match there. But Barrett not getting all of it. But Barrett again though taking Punk down with a running neck breaker. Punk again down. And Barrett going for the pin. 1. And again Punk kicks out at 1. Punk is staying in this whether Barrett likes it or not. Punk now throwing Barrett into the corner of the ring. He's going to run up and there's a knee straight into the face, followed up with a clothesline. Barrett is down. Punk back in this match. Yeah, all he needs to do, hit that GDS and it is game over. And he's signaling for it. He's signaling for that knee. Punk getting Barrett back to his feet. He's going to grab it onto his shoulders. This could be it. GDS time. Yes, it is. It connects. Barrett is down. Punk crawling into the pin. 1, 2, 3, and it is all over. Punk with the win from the GDS. What a win, what a match. The World Heavyweight Champion showing how strong he is there, but don't forget how good Barrett did in that. He could have easily won it. He had some good offense in there, but Punk was just the better fighter. He knew when to strike, and he struck at the right times. Well, Barrett got into some good pins there, but Punk was just staying up. And here it is, the GDS. He turns Barrett around, knee straight into the head. Barrett flops onto the mat. Punk crawls straight into the cover, and he gets the 3 count. A huge win over the Intercontinental Champion from CM Punk, and he is happy with that win. You can see that was a huge win there. Punk very happy, slightly tired it seems, dropping down to his knees there. Yep, go to sleep Barrett, go to sleep. King Barrett not winning this match. World Heavyweight Champion showing why he is the boss. But that is going to be it, so let's return and see what the rating of the match is. So we are back in the office here, and as you can see, a 4-star rating, a huge result for us. CM Punk wins via pinfall, as you've all seen. Big result, good rating for that match. I am happy with it. I think we might have the edge here overall. We have to. We had some good ratings there, apart from the first match with Rusev, which was 2. Every other match was a 3, and then the main event a 4. Much better than last week. So hopefully when we check out the news in a second, we will have the fans on our side. But let's see, let's go to the news. So here we are at the news, and first thing you can see is the fans. We are back, we gained those 50,000 fans back, so SmackDown and Raw are now equal. We did do better this week. But the main story, so Kevin Owens is the main story here. It says, I need better competition. Kevin Owens calls out Rusev for next week. Oh, that's an interesting matchup, especially since Rusev hasn't been pulling in the reins. But Kevin Owens has completely dominated Cesaro these past 2 weeks. So, that could spice things up. We also have another news story in the bottom corner from Neville of Raw. Neville to look for a tag team partner after the New Day distraction costs him the victory. Okay, well, I don't know what that's about, but I guess we will go to Raw and check out their results. Okay, so match 1 for Raw was Neville versus Big E, and Big E wins via pinfall in a 2-star match. I can now see why Neville might want a partner, because the New Day probably interrupted for Big E getting the win. Fair enough. Match 2, Big Show wins via pinfall against Rusev in a 2-star match. Again, another 2-star match, that's 2 in a row. So I can already kind of tell why we did better. Raw not having a good week so far. Let's move on to match 3. I just realized I said Big Show beat Rusev. Big Show beat Ryback derp in a 2-star match. But anyway, match 3. The New Day wins via pinfall against the Usos in another 2-star match. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened last week. So that's something to note, that repeat matches and outcomes aren't good. Okay. Let's move on to match 4. Triple threat match, it seems, between Cena, Sheamus and Roman Reigns wins via pinfall in a 3-star match. Interesting. But Roman Reigns getting the push there, it seems, against Cena and Sheamus. And then finally match 5. Seth Rollins wins via pinfall in a 4-star match again against The Miz. Another US Championship match. It looks like they're doing the Cena treatment with Seth Rollins. But of course last week The Miz defeated Stardust and Eric Rowan in a triple threat match to get that match, probably. That seems to be how it's happened, but The Miz came up short against Seth Rollins, but they still did get a 4-star rating anyway. But we did better overall. We got the 50,000 fans back, so that is a great thing. So I guess we'll just return to the office now. Okay, so here we are back at the office now, and it looks like we have a new message on our phone, so let's open that up. And it's from Kevin Owens. It says, "Hey boss, I hope you read the news. Next week, I want a match against Rusev. I'm already tired of Cesaro. I need someone better, and who better than Rusev?" Of course, Kevin Owens is referencing Rusev's currently undefeated streak, defeating both R-Truth and Sami Zayn, and injuring R-Truth in the process. And Kevin Owens is already bored of Cesaro. That is interesting, that he wants to get rid of Cesaro and move on to better competition in Rusev. Rusev has of course been struggling in the ratings right now. He hasn't been pulling good results, but Kevin Owens has. So that's interesting. Maybe Kevin Owens is trying to make Rusev do a bit better. But anyway, I am going to accept that invitation for a match. So next week Kevin Owens will be taking on Rusev, and I might even play that match. But that is it for this episode. It's another long one. Every episode's going to be a long one because it's a lot of work to do these. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please keep those likes coming. I'm loving the amount of likes on these videos. So if you could please like up the video, that would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I will see you next time.